Kieran Tierney is now wanted by Aston Villa as long as Newcastle. So both of those two, both in for him. Will he potentially join them? I could see it happening. He's a bit part player at Arsenal now. I don't know why he's kept out of the team personally for Zinchenko. But at the end of the day, that's what Arteta wants to go for. And, Zinchenko's cost Arsenal a lot of goals recently. And I think if Tierney was in there, they would not have conceded them. But it says here, Aston Villa also target Dusan Vlahovic and Ferran Torres. Aston Villa making moves. They're trying to sign. Who else are they trying to sign? Like Barcelona director, one of those sort of players, or keeper, backroom people. In order to bring the signings in. But yeah, back to Scottish football. But what will Kieran Tierney go for? It'll be interesting to see. But Rangers winger Ryan Kent, who's out of contract this summer, has agreed to join Fenerbahce at the end of the season after the Super League club offered the 26-year-old a deal earlier this week. Now that's according to reports in Turkey. There's not much proof in that, but agrees, so who knows. But I didn't think it would happen. While Andy Halliday wants this to happen, he wants to end his career at Hearts of Midlothian. Is he gonna? I mean, he was alright this season, but there's times where he just looks abysmal. Andy Halliday, and that's kind of just sums him up. But Crystal Palace scouts attend at Hampden Park on Wednesday to watch Mitchell Frame as the 17-year-old left-back scored and starred in Celtic's 6-5 Scottish Youth Cup final victory over Rangers. I mean, 6-5, that's pretty pish defensively for both teams. Hearts signed Youth Academy forward James Wilson on a 2-year professional contract, despite the 16-year-old being courted by Premier League clubs including United, Villa and Leeds United, but it went against the trend of English clubs seeing Scotland as a market to plunder because Brexit means they're unable to sign foreign youths under 18 years old. Well, now Aberdeen manager Barry Robson is confident that a permanent deal will be agreed with former Dundee United head coach Liam Fox, who had been brought in to help with coaching during his spell as a caretaker, while Angelio Alessio is still puzzled about Kilmarnock's decision to sack him only 6 months in to his stay at Rugby Park with his team sitting in 5th place in the Scottish Premiership in December. Yeah, you know what? He's probably entitled to think that. I mean, I guess he did job. He was the guy jobbed out against the Nomads, wasn't it? Pretty sure he was, but look at it like that. They lost against Connor's Quay Nomad. No wonder, man. No wonder. Caretaker coach Stephen Dunn has urged Elgin City to appoint Ross Draper as their new manager after the 34-year-old midfielder part in the interim team that have led the side clear of the relegation playoff in Scottish League 2. Is that us done? There's not an awful lot today, but you know what? There's a lot happening later. We've got Queen's Park taking on the mighty. Let's see here actually. What have we got? Scores and fixtures. Boom. We've got the Scottish Championship, so we might do like a proper preview later of this. I'm going to put up predictions so you can vote. But in terms of what I think, we've got 5 games tonight. Be watching that Queen's Park Dundee game. Arbroath play Hamilton Academical. I tell you what, we'll get the league table up as well. I don't know what's going to happen there. I'm going to go with 1-0 Arbroath, and I'm pretty sure. Add it on here. We need the Scottish Championship. Boom, there it is. Scottish Champ. I mean, Hamilton are doing. So it's out of Hamilton's hands. Because even if they pump Arbroath, if Cove Rangers win, they're out. But who are Cove Rangers against? I mean, Cove Rangers are at home the morning, so you wouldn't rule out a victory there. But I'm going to go 1-0 Arbroath, which relegates Hamilton and means Cove, no matter what, will be in the playoffs. And I'm going to go for a 1-each draw between Cove Rangers and Greenock Morton. Inverness, Caledonian Thistle, I'm going to go for 3-1 against Ayr United. Inverness were quality against Falkirk, and I think they'll, in their last game before the Scottish Cup final, I think they'll build a bit of momentum. But see, is that not a bit shite that their last game is a full month before the Scottish Cup final? I know you could say, oh, but they're getting well rested. No, I don't think that's how it works. You're taking a month off. I guess players won't get injured and stuff like that, but a bit sucky, a bit shite for them. I'm going to go 3-1, and then I'll do Raith Rovers and Partick Thistle for the big one. I'm going to go for 2-1 Partick Thistle, which here again, judging on the main event, Partick Thistle could finish second, and Inverness Need to beat Ayr because what a league like because Inverness against Ayers for a playoff spot, which is mad like. But if Partick Thistle get beat, well they can't actually drop out because Inverness' goal difference. But it'll be interesting to see, regardless about what could happen here. Fuck even Morton could finish in the playoff spot. So the only team that ain't really involved in anything is Rafe, which is fucking insane. 9 teams in the league are involved because, of course, Arbroath could still finish in the playoff and mathematically could still finish 10th. But I'm going to go for 2-1 Queen's Park. I really hope Queen's Park win the league. I want to see them in the Premiership. I think it would be a fantastic achievement. It would just be great seeing another Glasgow club in the league, and I have no issues, man. Queen's Park, come on. Come on. I think personally this game should have been held at Hampden, just for the cool action scene, but that's me making that wee prediction, folks. But anyway, Ryan Kent agrees to join Fenerbahce, Liam Fox heading to Aberdeen, and Queen's Park are going to win the league tonight. You heard it here.